everyone, and a huge welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to have all of you sales partners here today. What we've put together for you is a super focused, comprehensive training explainer that completely breaks down the Axora Campus 7-step sales pipeline. If you're looking to figure out exactly how to pitch, close, and actually earn using the most powerful school management system on the market today, well, you are in the exact right place. We're going to map out the entire process for you right now, breaking down every single critical milestone so you can hit the ground running and really start maximizing those commissions.
Okay, let's dive into this agenda. We're going to be covering 1. Pitching the Axora advantage. 2. Registration and initial data. 3. Full setup and integration. 4. Navigating the free trial. 5. Subscriptions and financials. And then finally, step 6, earning your commission.
Starting off with section 1, pitching the Axora advantage. Just to give you a bit of context on exactly where we are in the workflow, take a look at these first 3 steps. Literally everything begins with step 1, visit and pitch. A successful sale, it doesn't just spontaneously happen, right? It kicks off with a really confident, highly visually driven presentation. Remember, you aren't just selling a piece of software here. You're selling a total operational transformation. School leadership needs to see the product in action to actually believe it. So when you're sitting right there in the principal's office, the Axora Campus Live School dashboard is the absolute first screen you should pull up. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that vibrant, clean layout you see right in front of you. Use this dashboard to immediately show school admins the incredible power of having a single-glance operational overview. I mean, they're used to drowning in endless spreadsheets, right? You're showing them total clarity. While you've got that dashboard open, here is exactly how you translate those visual features into a knockout sales pitch. First, direct their eyes right over to today's snapshot on the right side of the screen. Show them how it instantly displays active classes and daily notices. Next, point out those bold, color-coded quick links, especially the green Finance Hub button and the purple Admit Student button. You really want to gently agitate their current administrative pain points, like, asking how long it usually takes them to check daily attendance or tally up fees. Then, immediately offer Axora's real-time widgets at the bottom of the screen as their instant, effortless solution. Moving on to section 2, registration and initial data. This brings us right into step 2 and step 3 of our pipeline. We need to be crystal clear about the handoff here. As the salesperson, your specific job in step 2 is to collect the basic setup info from the school, just the foundational details, nothing crazy, and email it in. From there, step 3 automatically kicks in. Our Axora support team actually takes over the technical registration of the school in our system. So you gather the intel, our team builds the framework. It's a perfect partnership. And here is a look at what that framework actually looks like once it starts coming alive. This is the student registration and admissions record. I highly recommend you show this to your clients so they understand exactly how the initial data you collect from them translates directly into these live active student profiles in the system. Notice how incredibly clean it is? It tracks active students versus total capacity, and it lists user IDs, class assignments, and even email statuses, all rolled into one heavily optimized view. All right, section 3, full setup and integration. Just keeping us oriented on our timeline here, we are now entering step 4. Step 4 is basically the crucial bridge between that initial registration and the free trial itself. Because think about it, you absolutely cannot have a successful free trial if the software is sitting there completely empty. The school needs to see their actual real-world data inside the system to truly realize its value. So the crucial point is this specific administrative action right here. Listen carefully. You absolutely must collect the full school data in PDF format and email it directly to info@axoracampus.com. Guys, I honestly cannot overstate the importance of this step. If you don't email that PDF to this specific address, the entire sales pipeline just stalls out. Your trial gets delayed, which means, yep, your commission gets delayed. Get the PDF, send it to info@axoracampus.com, and keep that pipeline flowing smoothly. When you actually follow that step, well, that's when the magic happens. Look at this comprehensive student information system, fully populated with the school's actual data. Because you imported that data, Axora can instantly generate printable, highly professional student ID cards, totally complete with QR codes. When you demonstrate this to the principal, literally showing them how hours and hours of manual data entry plus third-party printing costs are just completely eliminated in a single click, you are going to secure massive, massive buy-in. Let's jump into section 4, navigating the free trial.
We have officially arrived at step 5. I want to take a second to remind everyone here that a free trial is absolutely not a passive experience. You don't just hand over the login keys and, sit around waiting for a month. Your active, structured guidance during this 30-day window is exactly what bridges the gap to step 6, which is actually processing the paid subscription. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what you should be guiding them through on a daily basis. Walk the admin through managing class sessions in the student attendance module. Focus heavily on those quick visual metrics, showing who's present, absent, or late. Then, seamlessly transition over to staff attendance, pointing out the incredibly simple check-in and check-out toggle for the teachers. By getting them to interact with these 2 core daily tasks, you make Axora a habit they literally cannot live without. Furthermore, you really want to heavily spotlight the assessment modules during this trial period. Look, exams are notoriously stressful for schools to organize, right? Direct them over to the exam scheduler, demonstrating how effortlessly they can define start times, end times, and durations for every single subject. Following that, show them the exam activity master. This lets them set up evaluation types and effortlessly assign weightage for different terms. You're basically handing them total academic control on a silver platter. To ensure absolute success during this phase, here are your rapid-fire action items. 1. Check in with the school weekly. Don't wait for them to call you. Be proactive. 2. During this check-ins, actively walk them through generating a basic report so they feel a genuine sense of accomplishment. 3. Ensure someone at the school is logging in daily to build that muscle memory and habit. And 4. If they have any user interface questions, you answer them immediately. Your goal is to make the software feel indispensable long before that trial clock runs out.
Which brings us to Section 5, Subscriptions and Financials.
Okay, you've successfully completed step 5. Now take a look at step 6 and step 7. The excitement should really be building here because you are just one tiny step away from your ultimate goal. Step 6 is processing that subscription, closing the deal for good, and paving the direct path to your payday. Now, to lock in that subscription, you have to prove financial return on investment to the school's administration, and you do that using these exact modules. First, walk them through the fees and billing dashboard so they can clearly, visually see pending amounts versus paid amounts. Next, pull up the fee headmaster to explain how they can easily customize their exact fee structures, whether it's tuition, annual charges, or specialized exam fees. You are proving, undeniably, that Axora will actually help them collect revenue faster and way more efficiently. Let's move to and see how this builds into the final financial masterpiece, the bulk invoice screen. Guys, this is a complete game changer for a school's finance department. We're talking about the ability to auto-generate invoices for entire classes all at once and strictly track overdue payments with built-in late fees. When the school sees this, they subscribe. And when they subscribe, you process it right here.
And finally, Section 6, Earning Your Commission.
Step 7, partner commission paid. We want to be incredibly clear here. Completing those administrative steps, aggressively and helpfully guiding the free trial, and successfully processing the subscription directly triggers the automatic release of your sales commission. There is zero guesswork involved. You follow the pipeline, the system registers the closed subscription, and boom, you get paid for your hard work. And there you have it, these 7 absolute, non-negotiable steps to mastering the Axora campus sales pipeline. From that very first handshake and dashboard pitch, all the way to collecting your commission check. You now have the exact blueprint to transform how schools operate, all while building a fantastic revenue stream for yourself. So my final question to you is this. Armed with this 7-step playbook, exactly how many schools are you going to confidently push through this pipeline by the end of this month? Thank you so much for following along with this explainer. Get out there and happy selling.